Are you nervous?
No.
Is it weird talking to a camera with nobody else in the shop?
Kind of.
Kind of weird, yeah. Hey guys, we're here at Copart. This is going to be part one of my series on my first Copart vehicle. We're waiting on the truck to bring it out here right now. Getting loaded. Yep, that's it. I can tell by the wheels.
I wish it was outside.
Yeah, get out.
I can't get out. It's pretty cool. Not bad
We
at all.
could have got it on the trailer a little straighter, but whatever. Yeah. Smile at the camera. Hey YouTube, I'm here with my boy Keegan.
Hi.
He's got his own YouTube channel, KTS Kid. Check that out. We're excited to show you a new project that we just got. It's a Copart car. It's a 2008 Chevy Impala. And we paid, our winning bid was $725 on this car. After we paid all the auction fees and everything, we were just a hair under $1,200. I think it was $1,185.50 is what it actually came to. So we're going to rebuild this car, and we're going to bring you along, and we're going to show you how much money from start to finish, and then we're going to sell this car, and we're going to see what kind of a profit we get. This is our first time doing one of these builds, and we're really excited about it, aren't we?
Yep.
So we're going to take you around and show you the car. You saw the pictures in the beginning of the video. It was a really, really bad trip. A lot of snow. It was a terrible trip, but I washed the car, so let's take a look at it. So the car was listed with front end damage, with no secondary damage. So as we can look right here, this is the area with the most damage. The driver's side front took the hardest hit. And what's interesting is when I was washing the car, there's deer hair jammed in there. So this was just a deer hit. I'm really surprised that they totaled the car out for just that little bit of damage. It's only got 166,000 miles, so there's still quite a bit of value left to the car. We'll take a look under the hood here. 3500 V6, real common, pretty much bulletproof engine. Like I said, you're taking a gamble when you buy one of these cars because you don't get to test drive them. It was listed as a running car, but it's damaged to the point where nobody could drive it, so obviously it was driving when it hit the deer, so we're pretty safe there. So looks like bumper cover, header panel, headlight mounts, the headlight, hood, that sort of thing. We'll look down the side, and all I did was wash this car. It's got some ugly hubcaps on it, huh? Ugly black hubcaps. Here's an interesting fact. Whoever crashed it must have just put new wiper blades on because they took the wiper blades off the car. No wiper blades on it. Still got the auction stickers. But I mean, look at the shine on this car. I didn't do anything to this thing besides wash the snow and salt off. Trying to get some camera time, are you? Huh?
It was shiny.
It's just a shiny car, and it's real clean down the driver's side, minus this front end. But I'm almost looking at this fender, and it's pushed in here, and it bent a little bit because it peeled the paint off, but there's no creases. I almost wonder if I can pull that fender straight and maybe do a little bit of touch-up work. There's not a lot of damage. The rest of the fender looks really good. So moving along here, we'll go down this side. Hold on, Keegan. We're gonna do the outside, and then we'll open it up. Tinted windows. That's kind of sharp. Another ugly black hubcap. Trunk's in good shape. Rear quarter, there's no rust on the car either. I mean, that's really exciting. Real clean car. I didn't really see this in the auction pictures, but they're pretty good at masking stuff, no pun intended, but there's some masking tape, well, black duct tape. So The rear bumper is cracked there. No rust on that gate. Good looking trunk lid. And then there's another crack right here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to fix that bumper cover or replace it. I'm probably going to replace it. And then there's a little bit of wave right there. It's real hard to see. You got to look for it really to see it. But there's a little bit of wave right there in the quarter panel. I'm going to get inside the trunk and see if I can straighten that out a little bit. And there's some little various dings on this side for whatever reason. So I'm going to get some touch-up paint and we'll touch up all these little marks. It looks like maybe something kind of went down the side of the car here. Kind of caught that. But again, clean. No rust. Real clean car, clean rockers, clean door bottoms. And the passenger side is clean all the way up to the front. That hood's hit, but it did not affect the fender. The fender's in good shape. So once you pull that door open there, Keegan. And again, I did not clean the inside of this car out, and I'm pretty impressed with how clean it is. I thought it would be dirtier than this. Sorry about the poor lighting. Nice clean door panels. Back seat. Here we'll go around to the other side. Keegan, you want to open up that driver's front door? Door panel's in good shape. All the windows and doors and locks, everything works. The seat is fairly clean. I'm going to clean it better. Carpet's not terrible for being as light as it is. Dash, good shape. No blown airbags, which is huge because airbags are expensive, as well as seat belt pretensioners. All stock. I mean, it's a real clean car. We do have a check engine light on, and we have a tire pressure sensor light on. So one of the tire pressure sensors isn't working, and the check engine light is on for the evap purge valve, which is a real common failure on these cars, and it's a cheap part and it's easy to replace. No big deal on that. So go ahead and open this door up. We'll check out the back here. Again, clean, 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 and it's got the fold down rear seats, which is cool. And then it's got a armrest cup holder in the middle. Keegan, why don't you pop the trunk there, bud? And I did clean this, okay? But all I did to clean it was I took 2 empty water bottles out of it. Literally, that was it. I mean, somebody took care of this car. I didn't run a Carfax on the VIN. I plan on doing it. And buy a vehicle. The vehicle is titled in whoever's name. Like in this case, it was titled in the insurance company's name. Well, we know the insurance company wasn't the one driving it. They're the one that totaled it. So, clean car. I would have liked to have got a little bit less when I bought it, but I didn't understand the bidding process, and I pre-bid on this before the auction started, which made it so that I could not bid on any other vehicles because I'm a first-time bidder, and so I was stuck with this car. So I watched some other Impalas with similar damage to the front end go for a little bit less money, but by the time this car came up, it was almost at the end of the auction. My hands were tied. This was the car, so I bought it. So I still think I got a pretty good deal on it. It's a sharp car. It's got a book value anywhere, around $4,000, give or take, depending on the condition of it, which it's in really good condition, except for that part. But we're going to fix that. So I looked up all the parts online to put the front end of this car back together, and it came out to about $600. And I was able to get even more for the same amount of money, and I'm going to show it to you here in just a minute. Are you nervous? No. Is it weird talking to a camera with nobody else in the shop? Kind of weird, yeah. Okay, so I went online and I researched and I looked up all the parts that I thought were necessary to put this car back together, and they're all aftermarket parts. Hood, bumper, the inner bumper reinforcement, because that actually has the headlight mounting brackets built into it. New headlight, grill, the inserts, all that stuff. And it came out to just over $600, which I thought was a pretty good price, 600 bucks, get the car put back together. And then I went on Craigslist at like midnight, and I found a whole other parts car. The gal was asking $900, her best offer. I shot her an offer of 500 bucks. She countered me at 7. I said, I'll give you 600 today, right now. Sold, 600 bucks. So I literally got a whole other car that runs and drives, but the transmission slips. And it's got all the pieces and parts to put this together. And and the reason why I went with the other car was because there's a good engine, doors, door panels, interior, airbags. I mean, there's just a whole ton of parts. So my plan is, going forward, if this one works out well, and probably even if I don't make a lot of money on this job, it doesn't work out as favorable as I was hoping, my plan is to buy more cars of the similar, so another, say, 06 to 12 Impala, they all use the same body. And maybe I'll buy one with side damage, because I'm going to have the doors. Maybe I'll buy 2 of them, one with side damage on each side, because I'm going to have doors for each side, because I'm not going to use the doors for this one. So we're going to pull this car, put it up on the rack right behind you, and then we'll get the other car pulled in here, and you guys can check it out. Ready?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Go. Why do I got to do everything?
Again, we're here.
So as promised, the car behind me, the car behind us, is the car that we picked up yesterday off Craigslist for $600. A little bit less than what the prices of the parts came to repair the black car, the Copart cars. So let's check it out. We didn't wash it, but we sprayed all the road salt and the slush and all the crap off it. But here's an interesting fact. Now remember, the Copart car has the damage to the driver's front. You can tell that headlight is old, it's foggy, and it's dark along the top. And the driver's side headlight, coincidentally, is brand new. That's good news for us. The bumper's in pretty good shape. We got some paint. Probably bumped into something here and broke the paint. But the grill is in good condition. The lower valance grill's in good condition. The blanks are there, they're good. The hood is in okay shape. It's the wrong color, definitely the wrong color. And then, Keegan, here, watch out, hon. And then in the event that we need to use this fender right here, the fender's in great shape, no rust. I don't know that we will though, but we'll find out. And the underhood is good. This again has the same 3.5, it's just missing the engine cover. Same engine as the other one. The transmission's bad in this car, but all the plastic is there, all the clips, everything we need to put the other car together is there. That being said, it's old and it's brittle, so I'm going to have to make sure it's nice and warmed up in the shop before I try to take anything apart, because I don't want to break anything. So let's just take a look at this car real quick. So basically, I paid the same amount of money for, these used parts that I would have paid for new parts, but I got more. And I don't even know if I quoted everything out that I needed for the other car, but I definitely have it on this car. So let's go down the side. I got hubcaps. Remember how ugly those other hubcaps are. Those black hubcaps. So I got a set of hubcaps. The front tires, I don't know if you can see this, the front tires are like brand new. So I'm going to put these front tires on that car.
Speaking of which, at least this one has a windshield wipers, the other one has
Yeah. I bought new wipers for the other one. So we can see here a door, another door, good shape, glass, mirrors, handles, everything's good. We got all the interior parts here. This one's a console shift instead of a column shift instead of a console shift. So this one doesn't have a center console, a little bit different. But we have all kinds of pieces and parts here. The back door's in good shape. Let's see what the inside looks like. The back seat's in good shape, but it's not the doesn't have the little handles, so they don't open up. More of a base model car. A little bit of damage here to the quarter panel. I imagine some people are probably, why don't you just put a trans in it and sell this one? Well, I can tell just from driving it, it's loose. Like everything feels loose where the other car's tight. This car probably wasn't maintained real well. And you can see that there's damage along this quarter panel. Somebody did a kind of a botched fix-up job right there. But we got some good taillights. I was really bummed about that right there. I was really hoping I could take this bumper cover off and put it on the black car, but there's a big hole in it right there. So I'm either going to have to fix that other bumper or buy another one. But I got taillights, I got a trunk deck, I got a spoiler, you know, stuff that I could use on another, well, on my next Copart car. Another taillight, a little bit of a dent right there in the quarter panel.
The other one has that too.
This door is in good shape as far as rust, but I don't know if you can see. Watch out, Key. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some waviness going on right there. I mean, it's definitely repairable, but it does have some waviness going on down the side. But I mean, the doors, other than that, it's in good shape. Let's look at the inside here. It's not all that bad. It's dirty. There's no rust holes. This door's in good shape. Front door is great, excellent shape. Fender's good. So all in all, I think this was a good deal. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the purchase of this parts car. It's definitely going to get this car put back together, with the exception of that rear bumper. I'll have to work that out, but there's a lot of good usable parts on this car. So my next couple Copart purchases, I'm going to target the same car. I'm going to go after an 06 12 Chevy Impala. One of the reasons why I do that is I've owned, how many have we had? Probably 6 or 8 of them. We've had a lot of Chevy Impalas. We've had real good luck with them over the years, and from a mechanic's perspective, they're really easy to fix. I mean, they're dumb cars. They're so easy to fix. And people like them. People buy them. They're cheap cars. Everybody needs a cheap, easy car, you know. So that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see the progression of this project, subscribe and click that little bell notification and follow along in our journey. We're excited about it, aren't we? Yep. You can check out the other videos on my channel. I got a bunch of auto repair videos, and you can go to KTS Kid and see what kind of videos an 11-year-old would put on his channel, right?
Right.
All right. We thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next segment of this repair video. We're going to have, the next segment of this project coming up soon, right? You got anything you want to add?
Should the next video be on the side of it if you're watching from the computer or on the movie down? Because you're pointing down.
Well, it might be, but we're going to post this video now.
Okay.
So the next video is not made yet, right?
Also, I have a behind the scenes on my channel that hopefully will be uploaded.
Yep, so make sure to go to KTS Kid and check out his content. Thank you. Have a good day.